if you can raise your consciousness this moon cycle, then you'll be tapping into magic and abundance. But if there's inner healing work you need to do, then you're about to become highly aware of it so that you can heal and rise into the highest version of yourself now. Tune in with me and get ready to receive angel messages on the full moon cycle of September 10th through the 24th, 2022. On September 10th, the full moon is in the sign of dreamy, otherworldly Pisces, while the sun is in the sign of purifying Virgo. When the sun and moon are on this Pisces-Virgo axis, it activates collective energies that work to balance and purify both our physical well-being and our spiritual growth. During this moon cycle, themes of physical purification, detox, and healing will continue over from our last new moon. The angels want you to know that you'll be getting lots of specific guidance regarding food and upgrading your diet. The food you eat is how you experience your most intimate bonding in your relationship with Mother Earth. Humanity's consciousness is in a long-term phase of collectively ascending towards greater awareness of our unity with each other and all forms of life in the universe. Upgrading and harmonizing our relationship with the earth is a huge part of that, and the food you eat is an essential part of not only harmonizing with the earth, but also nourishing your body in such a way that your mind and spirit will thrive as you integrate higher consciousness. So, listen to the intuitive nudges you'll receive about shifting your relationship with food. If it's needed, you'll be guided to detox both physically and emotionally so that you can better match with the high energy coming into our world. This may mean healing addictions, healing toxic relationship dynamics, releasing self-limiting patterns, and generally purifying and simplifying your life. Now, this purification and harmonization is also being highly activated in your spirit. The Pisces full moon energy is one that will be opening your spiritual awareness vastly. According to the angels, this means that you'll be feeling spiritual energy with higher sensitivity, receiving powerful spiritual downloads, and doing immense spiritual work in your sleep while you are dreaming. Pay attention to any messages you receive in your dreams. Your angels and spiritual guides will be working with you in the spirit realm while you sleep to help you to make important healing shifts and to practice holding a higher vibrational spectrum of consciousness. Big waves of spiritual information are flowing into the planet right now, and the Piscean full moon energy is very supportive for altered states of consciousness. So, if you want to consciously align with the spiritual information flowing in, then go deep into spiritual practice this moon cycle. Practicing meditation, shamanic journey, breathwork, prayer, channeling, or art all have the power to lift you into a higher state of consciousness, where you have the potential to tap into spiritual magic and abundance. However, know that if there is something you really need to heal or release within, then this energy will guide you to face that in a big way. We're nearing the October eclipse season, where some of the biggest consciousness growth of 2022 will occur. Throughout September, we'll be preparing for that, and if you're sensitive, you may be feeling an increase in the intensity of the energy shared on this planet. Ground and center yourself through these shifts. Breathe deeply and move gently and mindfully through your life. If you can hold stillness and faith at your center, then you'll likely receive big insights, inspirations, and opportunities to merge with Source through higher states of being. If you're feeling called to powerfully activate your growth into higher consciousness, then click the link I left in the description below to sign up for a free call with me. We'll talk about your spiritual path and see if I can help you awaken to your highest gifts and spiritual calling in my Angelic Ascension program. Remember, spiritual growth is a lifelong journey. We get the most from it when we actively engage in the inner work that helps us to tap into our higher selves and directly experience the divine for ourselves. We all have the power to do that. And this chapter of your life has big potential to awaken it. Let's go deeper with the angels' guidance now by pulling some oracle cards. Today I am working with the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. I'm about to pull 3 cards, and as usual, I want you to think of a number 1, 2, or 3 in your head. Whichever number you're drawn to most is going to be the card with your leading message for this moon cycle. But remember, all 3 of these cards do apply to your path. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Our first card is View from Above. View from above. So right away, we're seeing this full moon's theme of ascending into higher states of awareness. This card represents that you're being guided to see yourself and your life from a higher perspective. This will help you to come to important realizations about what may need to change in order for you to align with your highest well-being. According to the angels, with all of this high spiritual information that is coming into our collective consciousness, it may be possible to start questioning and second-guessing the major components of your life. This is normal. Anytime higher spiritual information comes in, it naturally cancels or purges out limiting beliefs or limiting life patterns based on false or fear-based assumptions. If you find yourself questioning, call upon your angels, especially Archangel Gabriel, and communicate with your heart. Journal about the feelings and new perspectives you're gaining, and allow the angels to illuminate the truth you need to know to align with your highest good. If you'd like guidance in connecting with Gabriel for this, then you can do my 5-minute truth meditation with Archangel Gabriel, linked for you in the description below. Overall, know that the higher perspective you're gaining is a blessing. Even if this inspires you to make a change that takes you outside of your comfort zone, know that this is ultimately leading you to a higher state. Our second card is Ascending the Mountain. Ascending the Mountain. Wow, today's theme of ascension, rising, and higher consciousness is so strong. So, the Ascending the Mountain card is all about rising into higher awareness and also bringing your whole life into alignment with that higher awareness. This card perfectly builds off of the first one because it's telling you that once you see the higher truth, it's time to take action to change your life so that it will match and support your truth. This means doing the work necessary to make your life the best vehicle it can be to support your spiritual growth. So first, evaluate your life. Are any of your relationships, habits, or patterns blocking or inhibiting your potential to grow? If so, it's time to walk away or transform those things. This card is basically telling you to roll up your sleeves and do the work necessary to transform limiting things into empowering things. Work on this at all levels of being, body, mind, and spirit. So at the level of your body, care for your health in such a way that uplifts and strengthens your state of being. At the level of your mind, be intentional with the thoughts and words you focus on. If ego or fear-based attachments pop up in your thoughts, address each one with love and work to heal those thoughts at their roots. At the level of your spirit, engage in spiritual practices like meditation so that you can hold your spirit open to the universe and align with the empowering upgrades that are flowing in. This is all stuff I teach you to do in my Angelic Ascension coaching program. So again, if you're feeling the call, click the link below and we'll talk about how you can implement these steps in your life. Our third card is Answering the Call. Answering the Call. The angels are giving you a powerful message during this moon cycle. The messages they are sending you are all here to support your soul's highest divine purpose. According to the angels, all human beings share a universal divine purpose to awaken the consciousness of love within and expand it. We also each have unique individual soul callings that help us personally fulfill that universal purpose of expanding love. The lessons, passions, and inspirations that call you to fulfill your soul's mission on this planet will be speaking up loud and clear during this moon cycle. So listen to those inspirations and take action to fulfill your divine purpose, awaken your soul's gifts, and create meaningful transformation now. The angels want you to know that you have so much more power and potential than you may realize. The divine messages and experiences you attract now will invite you to realize that. But remember, the choice is up to you. You can choose to rise into higher consciousness and empowerment through your thoughts, words, actions, and habits, or you can ignore that calling. You are your own greatest teacher, advocate, and granter of wishes. And that is exactly what the angels aim to teach you. Thank you so much for tuning into these messages today and for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell below. Again, if you'd like to connect with me personally to learn more about how to catalyze your spiritual growth with the angels, then click the link below to sign up for a free call with me. I appreciate your presence here so much, and I want you to know that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!